What does Kim Kardashian actually look like? We have no clue because all she does is Photoshop her photos. Now, Kim has been caught photoshopping photos and lying about her appearance pretty much since social media was invented. In August 2022, Kim promoted her collaboration with Beats by Dre with photos and videos of herself enjoying some pool time, but an eagle-eyed TikTok user noticed that the reality star appeared to edit out her trapezius muscles. Kim K is notorious for photoshopping out her traps. The user Caroline began in the video. Then in January 2022, Kim posted pictures from her Skims swim collection photo shoot, only for fans to immediately notice that her leg appeared warped and featured a curve behind her knee. Now, fans again alleged that something was off when Kim posted a poolside photo wearing a new Skims set in April 2022. "You forgot to leave in your belly button," one follower wrote, with another asking, "Where on earth is your belly button?" Now, Kim denied the accusations by sharing a short video from the photo shoot to her Instagram story, writing, "Come on guys, seriously, this is so dumb," claiming I photoshopped out my belly button. She then urged fans to head over to Skims to buy some high-waisted underwear to conceal that saggy belly button like she did. Kim is the queen of photoshopping her pictures, so what she really looks like, no one knows. Things got weird in 2021 when it was revealed that Madonna did one of the most weirdest Photoshop things ever. To promote her album Rebel Heart in 2015, she literally photoshopped her face onto another girl's body. Amelia Goldie says that Madonna's face was photoshopped onto her body and used to promote the singer's Rebel Heart album on Instagram. Now, the photo of Madonna, which was originally posted to Instagram on May 1st, 2015, is still online and shows the singer sitting in bed. Now, the image is captioned, "I look cool." And Amelia called Madonna out, but never got answers or any acknowledgement. She told BuzzFeed that she initially thought it was a joke when she saw Madonna's head on her body. She said, "Then I realized it wasn't because it was posted on her official account. I think if you're gonna play somebody else's body off as your own, they deserve to be mentioned. But no hard feelings." Now, this is just such a strange thing to do, and Madonna has never addressed it. Britney Spears loves using Instagram. I mean, she posts all the time, but she also loves her Photoshop. Britney has been caught photoshopping her pictures multiple times. In March 2016, Britney posted a photo of her laying by her pool in her swimsuit and captioned the pic, "Just chilling." Now, fans were quick to notice that her back arch looks like it was edited to look higher, as the gap was blue when it should have been tan to match the color of the tiles under her. These days though, you can see how she's warping her waist. She posted a photo wearing a plaid pleated skirt and a white cropped shirt, reminiscent of the iconic outfit she wore in her music video One More Time. Her followers though were more concerned with the warped bathroom drawers behind her. Commenting on the picture, one person wrote, "Not trying to be mean, but you can obviously tell you photoshopped your waist." Now, Khloe Kardashian has had two major Photoshop fails that prove that she changes her looks in pictures. Now, the first incident happened when a photo of Khloe in a bikini was posted on Instagram by her grandmother. Now, it's a normal photo and she looks stunning, except she's not photoshopped. In the wake of the snap going viral, the Kardashians then called in a crisis management team to try and completely remove the image from the internet. A source close to the Kardashians said Khloe freaked out as her viral unedited photo was posted by mistake. Now, she was freaking out, and within minutes the photo already began circulating everywhere, the source said. Now, the thing is though, people were praising the photo because there was no Photoshop. In 2020, Khloe posted a photo that looked nothing like her, but eagle-eyed fans realized that photo was taken the same day she filmed Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and the differences are shocking. Fans called her out for this, but rather than mock her, many have praised Khloe for the way she looks in the original shot, saying there was no need to edit her photos. I just need to know what was going through Khloe's mind at the time, because wow. As Kris Jenner has gotten older, she's moved more towards using Photoshop, where she's most likely getting editing tips from her kids. Now, she released a cookbook in 2014, and Gordon Ramsay showed up to congratulate her. They took a photo and Gordon posted it on his Instagram. Now, it was normal, it was cute. But then 6 days later, Kris posted a similar photo of the two of them together. Now, there was a huge difference though with her post, as Kris photoshopped the crap out of herself and Gordon. Their skin was obviously airbrushed and completely smooth, and it looked so fake it was honestly laughable, and I truly wonder if Gordon approved. In December of 2020, Jennifer Lopez made headlines when she insisted that the secret to her flawless complexion is olive oil. Now, the star spoke out ahead of the launch of her JLo Beauty skincare range. "It's my secret I've used over the years because it really does work." She then went on to encourage people to be vigilant with sunscreen, explaining, "One of the big things I would encourage everyone to do from the time they're 15 years old, even younger, is to wear sunscreen every day." But an eagle-eyed fan may have spotted one more way that Jennifer maintains her super smooth and glowing skin in videos and photos. It's filters. TikTok user @NeedTheDeets exposed the trick when they uploaded a clip from one of Jennifer's social media posts from February 2023, which highlighted the moment an apparent filter glitched. Now in the footage, Jennifer looks absolutely flawless as she talks about going to the gym, but sure enough, at one point she leans closer to the camera and her skin looks much more relatable. Now Jen quickly readjusts herself, making the glitch a blink and you miss it moment, but viewers still found the filter slip up hilarious. Now in fact, Jen looks so good that people shared their sadness that she even felt a need to alter her appearance online. Now regardless, if you're going to use video filters, just make sure they work correctly. Now I love my girl Tana Mojo, but it's no secret that she loves using Facetune. I mean, she's even admitted that she's gone a little too far, which, yeah, because some pictures of the influencer look nothing like her. Now one of her biggest Photoshop fails happened in 2019 though. She walked the red carpet at the People's Choice Awards, where she was nominated for Social Star of 2019. Following the event, she shared Getty images of herself from the night to her Instagram. However, shortly after uploading the photos, Tana's versions of the photograph was shared on Reddit's Instagram reality subreddit alongside the actual photograph, where people pointed out the numerous edits that she made. When comparing the photos, Tana changed the shape of her face. Now she also slimmed down her nose, thinned out her arm, altered the saturation and the colors of the photo, and changed the shape and darkness of her eyebrows. Now, are we really that shocked? I mean, she did say in the past that she only reposts Facetune pics. As she said in 2018, "People keep asking, so my skincare routine, it's Facetune, that's it." Now, although Mariah Carey is called the Queen of Christmas, she's most definitely not the Queen of Photoshop. In November of 2016, Mariah posted a photo to celebrate Thanksgiving. It was a photo of herself holding a pie and a can of whipped cream. Now, a few eagle-eyed followers noticed something was off though, like the distorted mirror up by her shoulder and the warped cabinet by her right knee. People quickly started calling Mariah out in the comments, pointing out these telltale clues and accusing her of some Photoshop editing. Now other fans though were confused, saying they didn't notice the Photoshop, but Mariah has been accused of photoshopping her pictures before, so it's no shock that she was found out like this. Now being a model, Miranda Kerr knows she has to look good at all times, and this translates over to her Instagram posts. In 2013, when Miranda was in Tokyo, she posted a photo on Instagram that had followers accusing her of Photoshop. And she only responded to this once after posting a Photoshop version of her and other Victoria's Secret models. She reposted the original image and captioned the post, "Hey guys, here's the original VS image. When I reposted the photo this week to support the girls, I screen grabbed it off the internet when I was working in Japan. I had no idea it was photoshopped, all good intentions." While she addressed that, she has never spoken out about her other allegations of Photoshop though. And now we have John Mayer. It appears that John Mayer went crazy with the blurring tool in 2014 because this photo of him doesn't even look real. He looks like a cartoon character. He captioned the pic, "So good to see my friend Ricky again, it's been a while." But fans decided to call him out. One fan commented on the selfie, "John, you look like Sims characters," while another wrote, "Effing filter to the max." Now some people weren't sure if he used the filter as a joke or was serious about it, but regardless, John's face isn't as shiny as that in real life, just an FYI.
Starting off our countdown at number 10 is Lily Reinhard. She might look different than what we see in magazines, but she is the first one to admit it. She's always been really open and real with her fans about how different she and other celebrities may look on TV or in edited photos. She may not be able to control some of those things, but she can control how she portrays herself on social media, and she has kept it very real with her fans. She often posts without makeup and has openly talked about her struggle with cystic acne. A lot of fans didn't even know she had acne because the media often edits it, but she has no problem showing off her breakouts. She once posted her breakout on her Instagram stories and wrote, "I've had cystic acne since I was 12, and it has caused major self-esteem issues ever since. My breakouts don't define me. To anyone out there who feels embarrassed or ashamed by breakouts, I feel you." Kudos to her, because I used to have really bad acne and I would never post a photo of it, like without makeup. That gives me anxiety. Up next at number 9 is Keira Knightley. Back in 2004, a movie poster came out of her movie King Arthur and caused a lot of controversy after it was altered to give her larger breasts. You could tell the whole poster had some editing done to it, but the most obvious thing was that her breasts were a lot larger than they actually were in real life. Now, some females may have been okay with this change. Like me, I would have been thrilled, but she wasn't. Keira was not happy about it and expressed her feelings about it online, stating that they photoshopped the image without her permission. Later down the road in 2014, she made a statement by posing topless for one of 6 covers of Interview magazine. She insisted none of the photos be retouched and only agreed to do the shoot if they guaranteed that they wouldn't. She talked about why she did it and said, "I've had my body manipulated so many different times for so many different reasons, whether it's paparazzi photographers or for film posters." Cruising into number 8 is Kim Cattrall. We have another movie poster fail due to the heavy use of Photoshop. Back in 2010, the Sex and the City 2 poster came out and someone went a little crazy with the Photoshop and changed the actresses so much that they were actually unrecognizable, especially Kim. People started making comments online saying that it looks like they Photoshopped someone else's face onto hers. All these women are stunning, so it was a bit confusing as to why the Photoshop and editing was so heavy, but it was, and it made the poster look a lot worse. And no one is saying they don't look beautiful with the Photoshop, but it is just not realistic. Anyone can look at that movie poster and admit that no one in this world looks like that in real life. Moving on to number 7, we have Lindsay Lohan. There have been numerous occasions where paparazzi photos have shown that she looks different in real life. Nothing insane, just little things like skin blemishes, wrinkles, everything that all humans have. But one Photoshop fail showed us that she might look even more different than we realize. This one was on her though. Back in 2015, she posted a picture on Instagram and showed off her poor editing skills after people pointed out that the door behind her was curved. Classic. It was clear that she was trying to enhance the shape of her booty, but the door being disfigured just kind of confirmed that her body doesn't look like that in real life. She captioned the picture, "My feet look red, lol. Had to take that out. Only real red is my hair." She was referring to the fact that her feet were actually cropped in the image, but trust me, no one was looking at her feet. Rolling into spot number 6 is Fergie. The paparazzi did her dirty after photographing her while she was working out one day. The internet immediately grabbed the photos from her workout and placed it next to a picture of her in full glam, comparing how she looks with and without makeup. Fergie is gorgeous no matter what, but realistically, none of us would look the same as a full professional glam day when we're working out. People started commenting that with proper lighting and makeup, Fergie wears her age well, but without makeup, it shows, as it would for anyone. Some people even claim that no one would notice her as Fergie if she went out in public without her hair and makeup done. Personally, I still think she looks like Fergie without all of that, but what do you guys think? Halfway through our list, number 5 is Avril Lavigne. One thing that has never changed throughout her music career is her style. Her style is without a doubt one of the things that made her stand out as an artist when she first broke out into the Hollywood scene. And since then, she has stayed true to it. But without her colored hair and thick eyeliner, it's no surprise that she would look a little bit different. But the thing is, she's always kept it very real with her fans. She has faced the paparazzi on numerous occasions with her hair in a ponytail and no makeup on, and she's been open about her struggle with acne. If we're just looking at album covers, magazines, and music videos, we would have no idea that she even had acne. But she's one to admit that not everything is what it seems to be, and she even did a campaign with Proactive to promote their acne skincare products back in 2010. I love her and I never knew she had acne. Taking over the number 4 spot is Dua Lipa. One thing her fans love most about her is her natural beauty and the fact that she has no problem showing it off. The Grammy winner often shares selfies of her bedtime face and her hair slicked back in some kind of bun that took 2 seconds to do. One thing they love most is how she's always been open about her struggle with acne. Apparently this is a thing. She even posts photos on her Instagram of her face covered in acne treatment cream. She's talked about her breakouts and shared her skincare routine with her fans. Whenever her skin isn't happy, as she says, one thing she does after cleansing her face is apply a probiotic serum. I've had really bad acne in the past and no one has ever told me to do this, but it is kind of genius. Just like our bodies need probiotics, so does our skin. And I never thought of that. In the third spot is Cindy Crawford. She was the center of one of the biggest Photoshop scandals ever after a photo of her was leaked and claimed that her photos were heavily edited. Someone leaked a photo of her from a photo shoot claiming it was the original photo. The photo showed an unedited body showing off wrinkles, cellulite, and stretch marks, and it actually got a lot of praise. Cindy had a problem with it because apparently it was all fake. She claims that it was edited to make her look worse, but she didn't say anything at the time because a lot of people felt really good about the fact that she was showing off this natural body. She allegedly spoke with the original photographer who confirmed that that is not what the raw image actually looked like. She stands by her decision to stay quiet at the time and let people believe that it was really her body, but a lot of people still didn't believe her even when she came out with the truth. People still think that that is the original photo. Moving into our number 2 spot is Jennifer Lawrence. The world went into a frenzy back in 2013 when a GIF started circulating showing the Photoshop done on her images in Flare magazine from 2011. Let's be clear, she doesn't personally edit these photos, obviously for the magazine. It appeared that her waist had been slimmed down and her collarbones and cheekbones were edited to look more prominent. The actress hates Photoshop and has always been a celebrity who calls out the media when they edit her to look a different way. After seeing an ad for Christian Dior that she did, she commented online saying, "That doesn't look like me at all." She is always the first one to say that she looks different than what we as fans see. She talked about it and said, "The world has this idea that if you don't look like an airbrushed perfect model, you have to see past it. You look how you look, you have to be comfortable. What are you gonna do, be hungry every single day to make other people happy? That is just dumb." In our number 1 spot, we have Ruby Rose. She looks absolutely flawless in the media, and one thing she's been praised for is her perfectly clear and smooth skin. But that's not really what she looks like in real life, and she has talked about it. During a series of Instagram stories, she called out acne shamers and posted a picture of her skin having a breakout. In the post, she wrote, "Yeah, it sucks for me. One side of my face is clear and the other is a mess. Dermatologist says it's from the bacteria all over the phone interviews I did for PP3 and a reaction to hotel pillowcases." Both are reasonable explanations. Pillowcases are actually one of the biggest causes of breakout, if you haven't known that, but that is not the point. The point is, she was brave enough to share a picture of her natural skin, even though people were trying to shame her for it. We have to respect her for that. Like I said, I would have never done that.
Starting off with Kylie's ever-changing hair. Let's talk about what is real versus what is fake. We know that Kylie is no stranger to changing up her do. In the past, she's dyed her hair all kinds of different colors, including her famous bright teal ombre that she rocked back in 2014, and she's rocked different lengths as well. Kylie started wearing hair extensions back in 2010, but in recent years, she's mostly been wearing wigs, going from floor-length black hair to bright yellow, shorter-length hair in a blink of an eye. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years, Kylie released a hair collection called Kylie Wigs or something. She once said that she started wigs, but obviously that isn't exactly true. Because she changes up her look so often, people have a hard time keeping up with what her real hair looks like, so when she shares pictures of what her natural hair looks like, it becomes a big deal. To me, that's kind of funny. Like, imagine your brand is being so fake that when you show your real self, it makes headlines. Can't relate, but carry on. Over the course of the pandemic and the first lockdown, we saw many celebs, including Kylie, showing off their natural selves since there was nothing to get glammed for. And one of the things that was exposed was Kylie's natural hair. Over the time that she's been participating in social distancing, she shared with her followers that she was going on a hair journey, probably to repair the damage that she had done to it over an extended period of time. Her hair at this time is dyed a lighter brown color, bleached from its natural dark brown. Since there's no big gala or event to go to, Kylie has been embracing her natural self, and it's a good thing. It's time to show people that you don't need perfect hair to be beautiful. Moving on, Kylie's skin is one of the things that people have a problem with, and I'm not talking about her skincare line. However, that did get some mixed reviews. Cue Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star making fun of it.
I don't like that it has a fragrance. I don't think it should, but hey, that's just me.
Kylie has been receiving a lot of negative attention for the way her skin looks because people accuse her of blackfishing and looking fake. Kylie often gets spray tans, making herself look darker, and some have even accused her of darkening her tan in photos as well. There have been side-by-side images of Kylie compared to black celebrities, and people point out how similarly their skin looks.
Kylie's skin is not naturally that tan, and we recently saw what she looks like without the tans, makeup, or filters when she was photographed by paparazzi during lockdown. In real life, she's much paler and looks like a normal human being rather than the glam model that she poses as on social media. But it's not just the tan that she fakes, but also her complexion. A lot of the time, many celebrities, including Kylie, of course, airbrush their photos and use filters to make their skin look smoother and clearer, but that's not something that every person can relate to. Yes, we all want to look our best, but the makeup and filters aren't real, and there is truth underneath. Kylie has posted photos without filters to show what her skin looks like in real life. And you can see minor blemishes, which is perfectly fine. She's only human after all. Kylie has also posted a few no makeup selfies that shows off something that we rarely get to see in her other highly edited photos, which are her freckles. Kylie hides so much under fake tans and makeup, so seeing the real her is actually pretty refreshing. Now, do you guys remember back in 2015 when the Kylie Jenner lip challenge was a thing? There were so many YouTubers trying it and viral vines of the challenge going wrong, and it even got to the point where doctors were hopping on news shows to warn parents about their kids doing this challenge. So many people wanted lips like Kylie, but unfortunately, if you didn't have the money to pay for fillers, most people turned to vacuuming their lips onto bottle caps or cups. It even prompted the invention of many tools to plump your lips with the same kind of suction. Kylie kept getting lip fillers and kept up with her big lip brand, even creating her lip kit for Kylie Cosmetics around the trend of overlining your lips to make them look bigger. She had fillers until 2018 after the birth of her daughter Stormi, where she announced that she had her lip fillers dissolved. It had been a while since the world saw Kylie's real lips for the way they were before, and we all got used to their new fuller shape, but don't forget that this is what she looked like before all of the cosmetic work was done. Her fillerless look didn't last very long, since she got them back about 3 months after having them removed. But why did she get them in the first place? Well, according to Kylie, she wanted to get lip fillers ever since a boy commented on how thin her lips were as a young teen. It became something that she was very self-conscious about, and so she corrected this by getting cosmetic procedures done. When she got her fillers taken out in 2018, even if it was for a brief time, she got a lot of praise for embracing her natural self, and a lot of her fans commented on how much better she looked. But it's her body and she can do whatever she wants with it. But speaking of bodies, something that a lot of people seemingly like commenting on is other people's bodies. Now, I'm a big believer in body positivity and also body neutrality. Basically, it's my thought that everyone is beautiful no matter what they look like and what size they are, whatever imperfections they believe they have, and really anything makes you unique. But I also believe that your body is there to keep you alive and that you don't need to suffer to achieve a perfect look. All you have to do is take care of yourself and your body, and that's all that matters. Many celebrities and their presence on social media kind of go against this, as they often post their skinniest or curviest posts, and a lot of people, especially young people, look up to this and think that this is what they must strive for. So seeing people like Kim K and Kylie Jenner with their tiny waists and big booties wearing their waist trainers and shapewear isn't exactly realistic for everyone. Just because that's what they look like online and in magazines doesn't mean they really look like that in real life. Though Kylie has never confirmed any plastic surgery other than getting lip fillers, a lot of people believe that she's gotten surgery on her body, enhancing her curves and making her look like her sisters with their signature bodies. Now, it could be real or it could be fake, but the bottom line is that you don't know, and you don't have to strive to look like these people, especially if their looks are paid for and not grown. Kylie Jenner looks different in real life. This we know for certain. Whether it's her real hair that she hides beneath wigs and extensions, or her skin that she alters through tanning and makeup, or her lips that she alters through filters and cosmetics, or even her body that she shows off using her small little waist trainers and diet techniques. Nothing on social media is ever 100% real, but that's okay to an extent. It's fine if you want to change things to make yourself feel better, but don't forget to be honest about it. And remind other people that you are not the standard for beauty and that beauty is subjective. Everyone can be an Instagram model if they want to be, and nothing has to change. You just have to be confident, because that is the most beautiful quality anyone can have. Now, I want you guys to tell me one quality about yourself that you love. It can be anything from physical features to personality traits. Let's get some positivity and self-love going on down in the comments. I don't want to see anyone being negative down there. Now, before I wrap things up, let's get into some comment shoutouts from the top 10 celebrities who got exposed in 2021. Angelique Renee says, I hope this year the restaurants will open again. I really hope so too. I haven't gone out to eat in like forever. Like, I honestly can't remember the last time it happened, and that's really sad. I want to go to a restaurant. Please, wear a mask. Rainy P says, I'm looking forward to teaching an energy work group. It's not really witchcraft, just candles and crystals. I love that. That's super cute. Oh my god, like that sounds super fun. Hopefully, you guys are being safe, social distance, whatever, but super cute. Get those good vibes. Ren says, how you not even gonna talk about what those DMs said? DMs in reference to Armie Hammer. Listen, babes, this is YouTube. If I say anything wrong, this video will be taken down, we will get hit with a strike, and we will be demonetized for the rest of existence. I am not risking that. If you want to know what those DMs said, Google. It's your friend. Go figure it out. I'm not jeopardizing my job for that. No way. Marley Chance says, I look forward to graduating and my family and I are going to Disney World. That sounds fun. I mean, I don't know what the state of the pandemic looks like down in Florida, but just be safe. Be safe, please. Do it for me. Do it for me. Be safe. But congratulations on graduating. That's awesome. Jen Schilling says, I don't understand what's wrong with the rapper at number 7. I've never heard of her practicing what makes her happy. I mean, I think people just thought her practices were weird. I mean, all power to you, whatever you want to believe in or practice, whatever. Like, it's your freedom. Like, you can do whatever you want. But I think people were just really puzzled at the fact that she dug up her dead cat, boiled, and ate it. Like, that's not something you hear every day. So, I don't know if people were criticizing her for that. I'm certainly not criticizing her for that, but it's not really a headline that you read on a daily basis. It's a little wacky, but hey, all power to you. Do whatever you want.
So if you didn't already know, Ellen is 63 years old, and she looks great for her age. When her official Twitter account announced that she was turning 60 back in 2018, fans were shocked, as Ellen didn't look a day over 45. One Twitter user wrote, quote, Ellen DeGeneres is 60? I genuinely thought she was like early 40s. What kind of witchcraft is this? And trust me, this person was not alone in their shock. But as we all know, Ellen went through a massive cancellation practically all of last year, where fans were starting to turn on her because she was being exposed for being horrible to work with. Tons of people who worked with Ellen on her show, or just had interactions with her in everyday life, came out and exposed that her whole nice girl brand was just an act, and she was actually one of the meanest people in Hollywood. And of course, after a cancellation like that, it's gonna take a toll on how a person looks. One tabloid called The Globe did a whole piece on the matter, where they claimed to have spoken with one of Ellen's acquaintances who said the scandal was having a massive impact on how she looked. The source said, quote, it shows in the bags under her eyes, the saggy cheeks, and jaw. She's breaking out something terrible, and her skin looks blotchy from all the stress she's been under. Even with makeup on, she looks haggard. The source went on to say that Ellen is very conscious of her age and always looking like she's aging gracefully. So the change made her book tons of appointments with cosmetic doctors to bring back her youthful appearance before her show came back on air for its 18th season. With the source adding, quote, she's booking appointments with dermatologists and surgeons, demanding Botox fillers, a facelift and eye lift, surgery to tighten her neck, and microdermabrasion. She doesn't care what it costs because money is no object. Apparently, in the midst of all the drama with her image, Ellen was also facing some marital problems with her wife, Portia de Rossi, with the source saying that these issues have definitely added to Ellen's rough appearance, with them saying, quote, they've had their share of problems and Ellen's diva behavior is to blame. That's exactly what's gotten Ellen into so much trouble with her staffers, past and present. But the source said that Portia supports any cosmetic work that Ellen decides to have done. And this sort of theory of Ellen being mean while Portia is nice does back up what one bodyguard said about Ellen. The bodyguard was hired to be with the couple at the 2014 Oscars, and he said that Ellen was very cold and didn't introduce herself to him. However, he did say that Portia was, quote, very pleasant and carried on a conversation, but that Ellen was kind of demeaning. And these rumors of Ellen getting work done before getting on TV are not new. There were rumors a few years ago that all of Ellen's procedures combined cost her $1 million in total. One New York City doctor commented on Ellen's appearance, with them speculating about the work that she's had done, saying, quote, it's quite obvious she underwent a full facelift and everything else as well. She had almost everything done that can be done, and I suspect a nose job too. Other doctors have suspected that she's had peels and laser treatments to tighten the skin, and another doctor doubled down on claims of a facelift, as there are signs of it around Ellen's ears. I also think it's obvious that Ellen uses lots of beauty lighting when doing her show, as her skin is always smooth and glowing, which is much different than what we see from paparazzi photos like this that were recently taken in February of 2021.
So beginning our countdown at number 10 is Kendall Jenner. Many people idolize her and put her in a category of perfection because she is one of the biggest models in the world. So it's easy to convince ourselves that these models are perfect and have no flaws or insecurities. looks. But Kendall has opened up about one of them, which may surprise you if you met her in person compared to the photo shoot and runway pictures that we're used to seeing. It's possible you didn't know this, but she actually struggles with acne and has since she was 13 years old. She is now the newest spokesperson for Proactive after seeing some positive results from it. Although her skin has cleared up significantly, she still struggles with breakouts like the majority of us do. I actually used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, believe it or not, and I never realized that she struggled with acne. Coming in next, number 9 is Denali Con. So much drama went down in 2019 about the real age of this young YouTube star. Some people insisted she was 13 years old, while she insisted that she is actually 15. But despite what her real age is, she was one of the most hated people on the internet in 2019, and many people came after her for photoshopping her images and leading a bad example for young girls her age. She denied it for a while until she eventually made a YouTube video called How I Photoshop My Pictures, where she literally did a step-by-step tutorial of her editing one of them. Now, the whole video kind of came off like in this sarcastic tone. I watched a little bit of it, but maybe she was being serious, who knows. We really might not know if she photoshops her pictures unless we met her in person, but people do stand firm on the belief that she would look very different in real life versus her Instagram. Moving on to number 8 is Elton John. I've never met him, but I personally think he looks very real in the media, and what we see is what we would probably get. The 73-year-old looks good for his age, but some would argue that the media makes him look better than he really does. Now, there is no denying that media outlets will edit photos, like smoothing out wrinkles, highlighting and altering certain features, that kind of stuff. So when paparazzi pictures of him surfaced, people were saying he looked completely different from what they were used to seeing. He just looks human to me. Like, he's 73 years old. Of course he's going to have some wrinkles and looked aged, like we're all going to at some point in our lives. If anything, I blame the media for editing his picture so much. Just show the real him. Up next, number 7 is Katie Price. She is a woman of many talents. She's known for being an English media personality, a singer, a model, and an author. But in recent years, she's also known for her plastic surgery addiction that she has. After countless amounts of surgeries and cosmetic procedures, Katie looks completely different than she used to. And if you met her in person, she would probably look different than what you see online right now, because she is constantly making changes to herself. In a recent YouTube video, she showed off her real teeth before getting a veneer replacement done. She said her real teeth look like something out of James Bond, the man with the metal teeth, in her words. With someone who's constantly changing their features, it's really hard to know what you would get in real life. Making his way into number 6 is Dolan. The famous YouTuber has been a heartthrob for years, with young girls drooling over him and his twin brother. But one thing that is crucial for most YouTubers is good lighting. Like right now, I literally have about 15 lights on me right now, which hides a lot of things, which I'm okay with. So fans are used to seeing edited media photos and his videos which have him in this professional lighting. He started getting attacked online when he posted videos and pictures outside of the YouTube lighting and revealed his acne. People were horrible to him and started a trending hashtag called #EthanDolanUgly. I honestly give him huge props for speaking out about his struggle with acne. He then posted a long Instagram post admitting his struggle and how awful it is that people with acne have to feel ugly because it is not something that they can control. So yeah, he might look different in real life than what you see online, but it does not make him any less of a hunk. Halfway through the countdown, number 5 is Miranda Kerr. The Victoria's Secret model has found herself in a Photoshop scandal like some other people on our list. It all started after she posted a backstage photo of her at the fashion show, but then the original one leaked online and showed that she had altered her body in the one that she posted. And since that moment, people have accused her of editing her other Instagram pictures as well. She explained herself and said that she got the photo online and posted it, not knowing that it was photoshopped. But I feel like you would know what your own body looks like. Just saying. There has been other photos like this one where the pattern in the carpet is altered, which means that she had kind of curved it in editing, if you know what I'm saying. Regardless if she is editing them or not, she would still look stunning in person, I'm sure, but her body might not be like the pictures on her Instagram, which a lot of us are probably idolizing. We've made number 4 and we have Nikki Deeger. The YouTuber actually became famous because she was so personable and relatable with her fans, often wearing no makeup and being proud of it. But as her career took off, it looked like she was wearing more and more makeup and photoshopping a lot of her pictures. She even admitted to having some lip fillers done, which obviously altered her look a little bit. Fans started saying she was taking things too far with the contour and the editing, and that she is becoming unrecognizable. There's no denying that makeup can totally alter your entire face. That is the point of contour, to change the shape of your face with makeup. I honestly think it would depend what day you caught her on in person, if you met her with makeup versus if you met her without. You know, I think that would all play a factor. In the 3rd spot is Kate Upton. The model and actress has always been praised for her looks, first appearing in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue back in 2011. She's been on numerous photo shoots, and like many celebrities, she looks flawless from the outside looking in. Similar to other models, she has faced accusations claiming that she edits her photos and changes the shape and appearance of her body. We would only know what her body is truly like in person if we met her. But one thing the media doesn't show often is that she too has struggled with acne, and she is not always the airbrushed perfect skin that we're used to seeing her have. So when seeing her in person, there's probably little things like that would look different, but they would just remind us that she really is just another human, and probably still gorgeous. It's Kate Upton. Sniping our number 2 spot is Jason Momoa. He's famous for playing every type of tough, buff guy on the big screen. Whether it's his character from Game of Thrones or his role in Aquaman, he is always showing off his muscles. And I don't blame him. But apparently when he steps out of these roles, it's like a superhero coming out of his costume. Turns out he is a big softie at heart and is not all about the gains when he's not filming. Of course, he takes care of himself since his appearance plays a huge part in his career, but he isn't as shredded and what we are used to seeing. He's just a regular guy who says that he likes to relax at home and eat food. But we would never know because majority of fans are probably expecting to meet him like topless with his abs just like bursting out of his stomach. That's what I picture when I picture meeting him. Taking over our number 1 place is Beyonce. I am definitely guilty for thinking that she is perfect and could not possibly have one thing that is not. But back in 2015, some unretouched photos of her leaked, and people were shocked to see that she didn't look as picture perfect. Some of these pictures showed that she had some acne on her face, which just confirmed to me that she is real like the rest of us. But there was a lot of controversy around the photos. Some people were calling her ugly. Some people were happy they got leaked because it showed us that she's just a person, and some people said that they were photoshopped because like they photoshopped acne on her face. So it's hard to say how flawless and perfect her face would look in real life compared to the photos online, but either way, there is no doubt in my mind that she is just as beautiful.